Give the people what they want. Yo, YouTube, what's crackalackajackasmacin this Waffleman video. And as you can see on the screen, not a couple weeks ago, I think last week, and the date says it right there, Ronnie 2K asked if you wanted 2-on-2 Mind Park 2v2s to be loser's ball or winner's ball whenever there was a score happening. So the people voted, and 54% said they wanted the losers to get the ball. Now let me explain something, right? In real life, you might go to your local park, you might go to your local recreational center, YMCA, whatever you want to call it. Usually, here's the rule, right? Here's the rule that I know of, universally. If you play a 2v2 half court, it's always going to be winner's ball if they score. If you play a 3v3 half court, it's always going to be winner's ball when they score. Hell, even if you play a 4v4 half court, it's always been winner's ball. Now, the only time that it's been loser's ball is when it changes to full court. Now, obviously, full court wise, you need to do loser's ball. I mean, it's just logistics and stuff like that. So that's why the 3v3s on the park are full court. Might not be the only reason why it's full court, but that's one of the reasons why 3v3s on park is full court, change of possession, because it's full court, so you change possession. 2v2s are half court. And the same thing with 21. 21, it's always going to be the winner's ball if they score it. And if they make all the free throws, it's still their ball. It's never loser's ball. And also, that is half court. So when it comes to half court, yeah, it should be winner's ball. But me, speaking on this issue, first of all, I mean, I don't really care about it. I don't have a problem with it. I'm just worried about the people who actually play 2v2s, because, listen, man, 2v2s for 2K has been like this forever. 2K14, when it had 2v2s, been like that. 2K15's been like that. 2K16's been like that. In the beginning of 2K17 was like that. So now, all of a sudden, it takes one Twitter questionnaire, one Twitter poll, for them to go inside the game and change it after all this time it's been the same? How are you gonna switch it up on the people like that so quick, man? And not only that, man, you know what this means? Wrapping up on 2v2s is dead. It's finished. Il est finito. Il est fini. That's it. It's done. Because with a change of possession, instead of a person or a team you might have a PG or a center player for just two good people in general, instead of scoring like 15 points in a row, or even some people if you get to 21 points in a row and shut them out, that shit is done. As soon as you score the point, other team gets the ball, you're gonna have to defend, and it's gonna happen, and it's gonna happen, and it's gonna keep on happening. So by doing this, 2K has not only doubled the amount of time it takes for a 2v2 game, they exponentially increase the time of a 2 versus 2 game. So now it's not the quickest way to get rep anymore. Hell, it might even be the same length as a fucking 3v3, depending on what's going on, man. Because it's change of possession. The only difference is there's less players and it's in a half-court setting. So this shit is crazy, man. I feel bad for the people that were repping up on 2v2s, because the interesting thing about this is, all people qualified, and this goes back to some people that had some interviews on the Breakfast Club and Hot 97. Are you qualified to take this poll? And what I mean by this is, this poll is open up to everybody. I could have voted in this poll, right? I could have voted in this poll, but you gotta take into account, I don't play 2v2s. So you got a mass majority of people that don't play 2v2s, and one of the reasons that some people don't play 2v2s was because it was winner's ball all the time, and some people just didn't want to deal with that, and especially you gotta have a good second player with you to play with if you want to be able to win 2v2s. Otherwise, you're just wasting your time. So that was one of the reasons. So you got a whole bunch of people, and some people are just, let's be real, not good at the game, voting in this poll, while the people that play this game and play 2v2s rigorously. Did I say that word right? I didn't say that word right. But you know what I'm talking about. And I feel like they kind of got, you know, messed up, man, because now they at least maybe add another 2v2. Honestly, 2K should add two 2v2 courts. One of them where it's winner's ball and one of them where it's loser's ball. So make everybody happy, man. Like 2K is just not, they just always you know, localizing one group of players. They're always giving them the boot or something. Like, make it for everybody, man. They're distancing the 2K community apart. That's like when a game releases new maps and you gotta pay for every single new map or new mode. Like, some of the maps and modes should be free so you don't keep on distancing the community. And that's what they're doing right here, in my opinion, because not everybody wants to play loser's ball. And even with that, listen, even with loser's ball, I still don't want to play 2v2s. I just don't like 2v2s. And that's just me. Imagine if they would have changed 21 to loser's ball. Oh, I'll feel so bad. I'll feel so sorry for people that play 21. Because listen, there's some players and some people that were easily 21 UO. They were 21 OU. And it's not to say that you're a bad player. No, that shit just happens. It's winner's ball. So what do you expect? And if, you know, I'm thinking right now, right? If 2K can go on Twitter in the community, you know, Ronnie 2K, LD 2K, if they go on Twitter and ask questions, man, why weren't they doing this before? We need to see this happen with more stuff, man. And I know Mike Wang did it with the shooting tuning patches. Some of them, he asked questions and polls on Twitter. But we need to see more of that, man. You know, I want to see, you know, stage being opened up 24/7. I want them to ask a question like that, or take some of our questions and put them in polls. Because honestly, do you know what I really want? I really just want a brand new park. And now that I'm thinking about this brand new park, because I want a new environment. I'm tired of playing in the same environment. It's just too stale now, man. It's just boring. Now that I think about building a new park, right? They should honestly expand the park and expand these new parks, you know, bringing these new environments, bringing these new maps for the park, and expand it so where we can actually have a winner's ball and a loser's ball, and a 3v3 and a 4v4, because, you know, 4v4s is only in Sunset, and, you know, it's all right. Sunset doesn't have a 21 court either, but when you go to Sunset and there's only 4 3v3 courts, I think it just, you know, because River City has 6, and I think Old Town has 5. But I don't think it should be like that, man. I think every park should have the same amount of, you know, game modes and courts. Just the only difference is the different environment. So if they actually make a new park and expand the park and make it to where, you know, a new River City would have the 21 court, the 2v2 court, and the 4v4 court, that would be lit, man. I mean, that would be a better idea in my opinion, man. Don't just limit this stuff and put all this shit all over the place. You know, give us something new, man. Ask that on Twitter. That should be a poll, man. But let me know in the comment section, man. Do you agree with what the poll voted for, man? Me, I don't have a say in it. You know, I feel bad for the people that have been playing 2v2s and been repping up, because now it's not that fast anymore. But I understand where people that, you know, want to lose this ball come from. But based on the rules of basketball and the rule on the street, man, when you play street ball and you play basketball in your local gym, whatever, half-court 2v2s is always winner's ball. So they just translated that into 2K, and now they just changed it because of the game. Anyways, I'm out for now. Leave a like for more, and peace.